It is true. Moments do come and moments do go. In fact, right now, we are having a moment. I'm having a moment with you. And my eldest daughter, she turns 10 years old this coming week, and she mentioned how important her 10th birthday was because she only is going to turn 10 once. Dad, this is big time. I'm going to turn 10 only one time. We got to have a big party. We got to do a lot of things. And I was reminded again that moments come and moments go. And we can either immerse ourselves, live fully, full tilt in the moment, or we can allow our mind just to wander and think about yesterday, think about our 9th birthday, think about tomorrow, the 11th birthday, the driver's license, all these things. When we think about our regrets, our past victories, or we can live in the moment. And the Harvard psychology wing performed this study looking at what do we give our attention to? Do we give our attention to the thing in front of us, behind us, around us? What do we give our attention to? And they found that on average, 47% of the time, almost half our minds, the time of our mind, is thinking about something that is not in the present. We're thinking about something else. We're either reminiscing about the past, about worries of the future, about what we're going to do tomorrow, something that is besides giving our 100% attention to the task, to these human beings standing right in front of us. Isn't that wild? We all see this, and I think probably more times than not, we may be on the perpetuating side of this, but I know we've been on the receiving side as well, where you're having a conversation with a person, and that individual, or maybe even myself or you, we're speaking with somebody, and that person is texting away on their phone right in the middle of our conversation, or they even kind of pause our conversation to text. And really what's happening is that individual who's texting away while we're in midst of conversation is saying, me texting over here, me communicating with this human being is of greater value than me communicating with this human being standing directly in front of me right now, in this time right now. How crazy is that? How often we try to live in the past or live in the future, even though the only place we can live, the only place we can make any change, the only place we can create any different direction for our lives or make any life decisions is actually right now, this very second, right this very moment. We can't change what happened in the past, and we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know how to, the circumstances we might find ourselves in. Think about the world right now. Did we expect these circumstances a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago? I can't say I did. But we can decide, what are we going to do with right now? What are we going to do with right this now time? The deal is, as a health accumulator, which is that's what you are if you're watching this, you are a health accumulator. When we take care of today, we take care of our health today, we make decisions for our health today, that takes care of tomorrow. Tomorrow ends up taking care of itself. We don't have to concern ourselves with it because we're taking care of today. And the only way we can take care of tomorrow is to take care of today, to make a decision towards health accumulation today in this moment. And I know this seems like such a simple idea, concept, which it is, but carrying it out, as you're probably aware, is a whole different animal. To set yourself up, a reminder, put your phone on airplane mode, make a schedule for your day, focus on the person right in front of you, have some kind of cue, some kind of reminder that says, hey, this is the value right here. This is the value right now. We are going to have to be in a state of continual remembrance of right now. This is the value. This is what I'm going to put my attention towards. This is what I'm giving my attention to. Yeah, that can be challenging, but if we remind ourselves, if we keep it for ourselves, then more than likely, because what we give our attention to is what we create in our life, right? That's where we're seeing the value is. Then we definitely can get where this is how we live. We live in the moment. We don't live outside of the moment. We live in the moment. So when we live fully present in the now, in this moment, things like worry, like regret, like torment, like anxiety, they lose their power. They lose their power. And that kind of stuff is everywhere right now. So if we can free ourselves from this and take that power away from these moments because we're living right now, man, is life not going to be so much nicer? Isn't peace going to be so much more present in our lives? And if you feel like, you know what, I need biochemical support, I need something just to give me a little bit extra, give me another 10%, 20%, 30% margin in my life, then, on the biochemical front, then you definitely can check out a product actually I made called Peacemaker, which does support, the focus, the attention, also kind of the hormone response of the body that, allows more of that chill out mode that is often missing in our bigger, faster, better world. So live in the moment. Like my daughter said, 10 years old, she's only going to turn 10 years old once. This is big time stuff. Big time stuff. I'll never get to, she'll never be 10 years old again. So I got to show up big time. And for each of us, we're never going to be in this moment ever again. That can feel overwhelming in itself. But let's take full advantage of it. If we take full advantage of it, we're going to wake up tomorrow morning going, wow, yeah, I'm ready to live another moment. All right, I'm Dr. Matt. See you guys later.